Perfect, thank you. So what I'm going to do is call you guys up, and then I'm going to give you a stamp. And this will be the way I take attendance. From now on, what I will do is, when you walk in the classroom, does anyone have a pen I can borrow? I'll stand right there as you come in, stamp, signature, date, and this is how, at the end of the class, I'll take attendance. There's additional information that's unique to each person, relatively unique to each person, in your book, so when I issue it, please have a look at it. What's the date?
23rd.
So the dates I'm going to put in here are 1959, because that's when the pass was issued. Patrick, this is your pass. Should you lose this pass, I have no record of your attendance, and I have to assume you weren't here. So that's a failing grade. So guard these with your life. Now, the reason why I'm so strict about that is because that's how the apartheid system was. If you got caught without a passbook, you wouldn't fail. You'd end up in prison for a long time, especially if they caught you doing that quite a bit. Now, some of you are going to see, actually all of you, no, some of you are going to see that there's another name that's not your name in the biographical information. And you're going to say, hey, Dr. Davis, that's not my name. That's not my middle name. What that is under apartheid, black South Africans generally adopted white first names, even though those weren't their birth names, because white South Africans, in general, refused to try to pronounce their African names. So not only were they denied their humanity on a kind of broader level, but they were denied their given identity. So what I did was I gave you guys names that I think I would call you if I were an Afrikaner employer in 1959. Chief level. The other thing is, these are documents as well as identity books, and you can read them as such. There's a lot of history that you can read into these. So have a look at the dates, have a look at the text that's in there, and try to think about what was going on in that point in time and how this particular passbook reflects that. For instance, at the top of the passes, it will say the Union of South Africa. Jared, Austin? I tell you what, why don't you guys come up here, it'll make it faster.
So do we turn this in at the end of the year?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll be stamping it every class. You have to bring it every class. Every class. If you don't receive a stamp for that day, I'm going to assume you weren't there. Heather? Leslie? What? Lily?
Which one?
Hudson. William Lloyd? The other thing to note about this is each one has relatively unique identifying information. Not everyone is classified as an African. So what that means in practical terms for this exercise is Not everyone is going to receive stamps. It's up to you, Cody. If you want to reveal the identity given to you in your passbook, if you choose to kind of keep that to yourself, that's okay too. But just keep in mind that I won't be stamping your passbooks. Jessica Johnson? Now, you're probably going to ask yourself, if you're one of those individuals, well, Dr. Davis, how are you going to prove that I am here or was here? There's only 12% of you who have received European identity booklets. Cameron? And that's reflective of the demographics of South Africa at the time. Only 12% of South Africa was white during this period. Cameron? Munga? Munga? Cassie here? Julia? I'll make a confession. I did when I was in high school. I did. The thing is, I've always been interested in art, so sometimes I use my powers of artistic expression for evil. Or fun.
That's a good thing.
Depending on your perspective.
Society's a favorite.
Charles, Cardi?
What's the drinking age in South Africa?
Whatever you want. It's technically 18.
I feel like that's how it is everywhere, but.
Andrew?
He's like a 12-year-old. He's good.
I was a couple of years ago, those visits staying.
Kayla?
Mike was
Edwards?
15 at the time. Yeah, I was 18.
The other Lil?
Yeah, we don't get it. She said, no, you don't care, it's your paying, you're good. We'll go around the corner to the other one. And it was a sushi bar.
Brendan Brunswick?
So it was like kind of, I guess it's normal.
Europe has a lot of skills.
Yeah.
Jennifer, the master? What are we doing for time?
We have 4 months.
This is one of the worst pictures I've ever seen in my Oh my God, you're like a dead person.
I'm so sick.
Kind of like
I was so sick like this. I was sick all the day.
John Moore? Noah Long? Another thing to note, the folks who received the European identities, there's a reason why those folks received them and not anyone else. It wasn't just random chance. And I'll leave it up to those folks and you guys to guess at what that reason was. But I can say it has nothing to do with your actual race, ethnicity, gender. So that'll be a little mystery we can kind of ponder. Garrett Sanborn?
I will pay tax.
And William Johnson?
Yes. Oh, perfect. You're good.
Okay, we are officially out of time. We can talk more about these on Monday. Make sure you bring them on Monday. Get in the habit of putting them in your bag, putting them in your pocket, and guard them with your life. Okay, thank you.